Every legend has a story. Every story has a beginning. New energy, new show, new money. The D-Money Show, live on YouTube, weekdays at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.
Took those buys off the 200 level. Who's doing it like we doing it at the BDH, the D-Money Show, Power Hour? Nobody's doing it like us, chat. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I close. I'm out. Where's my money bucket? Where's that money bucket at? It's raining money, chat. It's raining money. The market maker's raining money on me. We got a visitor, chat. Let's see who it is. Jerome's in the house. Live from the BDH. I'm here, baby. That boy good. That boy good. That boy good. What up, what up, what up? We back. It's Monday. Short week. Turkey week, guys. Let's go. I was telling Ginger, I'm like, man, I just saw somebody from Japan said they were in the chat. So, hey, I'm always humbled by the support, guys. I appreciate that. Stamp goal 3, make Jerome great again. Let's go. Baldwin, I will attempt to day trade tomorrow. Watch me. Okay. Kenny Yaya, what's up, man? As always, thanks for always hopping on the stream, brother. Faithful trader, there he is, D-Money the legend. Guys, I'm just here trying to make a little money. So we back like we never left. Gary, how are you? Happy Monday, man. Alpha 444, good afternoon. Hello. Yeah, guys, I mean, this is the time of the year, I gotta be honest, so took it easy this weekend, guys. I was telling Ginger I had my daughter. She's a little, not sick, but she has like she's a little congested, coughing all night kind of deal, so not much you can do for a 2-year-old except for give her Tylenol and the snot machine, guys. Let's go. Jay Daniel, let's go. How are you? Oh man, Daniel, I went to the toilet. I came back. I was up 8,000, more than I should be. I will fade you every trade to lose it. Oh man. Daniel, why you gotta do me like that, man? Yeah, guys. Market's been pumping. I mean, we know that, right? Crazy day today. So we're on the 5-minute chart, currently sitting at 24,930. Pretty much above all the EMAs. 1 hour chart. This is the 1 hour chart, chat, that we're kind of looking at now. So this 1 hour chart, I mean, it's above the 200 EMA, guys. Super bullish. NQ right now is super bullish, right? So you almost want some kind of, can we get some kind of pullback? I mean, I don't know. I mean, we're gonna see what we can get. Just trying to make a little money. Gotta be a little patient. Austin 12759. D-Money, what's up? Hey, how are you? G Mitchell. D-Money cooler than the other side of the pillow. When you right, you right. So D-Money, we looking for a pullback? I mean, I'm bullish, guys. I'm super bullish. I just want, like, you know, it's kind of hard. Like, all right, 15-minute chart that we're kind of looking at right here. So 15-minute chart, 14 EMA sitting at 24,488. So I kind of see that on the chart. Maybe that's the area where we're going to get some kind of pullback. Right? Maybe we'll get some kind of pullback to the 14 EMA, 24,849. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm bullish. for sure. I don't see anything stopping us from, I mean, 14 EMA on a 4-hour chart, guys, is all the way down at 24,563. So if this current candle closes above the 50 EMA on the 4-hour chart, then we could probably go up to 25,113. So I'm gonna actually map that out as a level of interest, because could be in the cards. D-Stro 1984 just caught 15 points off the 5-minute 14 EMA with the D-Money strategy. Nice. Let's go. So yeah, I mean, the 5-minute chart, guys, the EMAs have been holding very well. It's a trend day, so this is the day where typically the EMAs are going to hold very well. So got to be aware of that, right? Right now, 5-minute chart, we're kind of respecting this level. Yeah, I just adjusted that a tad. You're saying the music is a little bit too loud, so. Do we need to pass Apex eval today to get the $40 PA fee? Alan, as of right now, yes. Right, as of right now. I mean, that's what it says. The countdown. If you go to the Apex site. So today's the last day, right? So will that change or be extended? That remains to be seen. Are you trading evals today? So I got it all depends on what I'm kind of seeing right now. It just depends, right? There's two voices. Anybody else hearing the echo? So I know Ginger's telling me she doesn't hear two voices. So, all right. So yeah, you probably want to check your settings because everybody else is saying no. So let's go. Jerome. Yeah. I don't know if you guys hear the sirens in the back. That might be Jerome, guys. Why did you not take the 5-minute trade? It looks like a D-Money trade. I'm trying to see how this candle closes. Current 5-minute candle, right? That we're kind of looking at on the chart. I want it to close green. And I might be interested in a trade here. Trying to see if we can get back to 952, right? Possibility, but I don't like the wick at the top though. That's the only thing, guys. So let's see how this candle closes. This is the 15-minute chart. D-Money, what up? Time my moves horrible today. Down $1,400. Help me make it back. Oh man, that's a lot of pressure, man. So yeah, I'm liking this candle, guys, so far. I'm gonna take, maybe interested in a buy here, to be honest. If this candle closes green, trying to see if we can get back up to 953. All right, here comes the retest. Coming back down. All right, so I'm gonna take a stab at a buy, guys, and my stop is gonna be probably 914. I'm trying to see if we'll get a tap of the EMA. All right, I'm gonna take a buy. So I'm in a buy, guys. One contract. Trying to see if we can get back up here to 952. Now, if we break this box and go to 914, then I'm gonna be out of the trade. So I want to see if we can retest these highs up here. And I got to take the trade, right? That's my setup. So is it going to work every time? Probably not, but I'll take the trade. So the EMAs have been respected for most of the day. So if it gets flush here, then we might be on a little downside momentum. Might be some downside momentum coming, basically, right? So if we can't hold this 913 level, that's not great short term. So we'll see what happens here. So entry, guys, was 929, and I want to see if we can get up here and re-challenge these highs, 952 area, if they're gonna send it, right? So let's see what happens. I just bought a 150K direct funded account from Lucid. I'm just confused about the daily drawdown. Is it 3K or 6K? Lucid is actually 150K. Did you buy straight to funded or you bought the test account? Stop telling D-Buddy to not take a trade. He's trading his model and setup. Yeah, guys, I gotta let the trade play out. If it doesn't work, every trade's not gonna work. I'm 1000% okay with that, guys. But if we're in an uptrend and prices have been respecting the EMAs all day, I'm taking the trade, guys. And I'm trying to see if we'll get back up to 953, right? Roughly. My entry was like 930, so that would be like 23 points. But that's trading, guys, right? Every trade's not gonna work. I'm gonna take the same setup every day. And we'll let the cards fall where they fall, right? That's it. If I get stopped, I'll look for the next setup. But it's a high probability trade based off of what's been happening with price action. So I'm just trying to follow the momentum, guys. That's it. But if we can't get some momentum going, then that's not great. So I want to see us kind of push up and re-challenge like 953, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. If it can't get back above, like, I will probably be out at 916 if it can't go. So I'm not even gonna give it a ton of room, to be honest. Funded account, yeah, if it's straight to funded account, then I think you have $3,600. Double check the rules to make sure, but yeah, I want to see if we can push, guys, right? I want to see us go like hang out here, try some shorts, challenge 953. So we'll see. Needs a pullback. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm only going to give it a little bit of room, guys, because if a hard pullback's coming, I could just re-enter later, right? And I think I was up a little, so I was up a few points. So we'll kind of see if we can break out here. Push up and test these areas. Like I said. All right, so that's roughly, let's see if we can go. A little bit over 5 points. The white screen, man. Yeah, this is off-white. All right, there's a pop, guys. There's a pop. Let's see if it can continue, right? Come on, baby. At least 10 points, guys, right? For the weight. Let's see. Let's see if we can, I mean, 950. We'll see. Kind of stalling out. Had about 5 points. Wanted a little bit more. So we'll see. Got to be a little cautious in this area as well. So, because it's not doing much. It's kind of running out of steam, guys. And I wanted a hard bounce, and we didn't get it so far, right? So that's got to be careful here, because if it breaks, like I said, I'll be out. Let me take this gray box off, because it's like, yeah. All right, down about 5 points. Might scrap it because we're right at the 14, guys. So if it breaks that 920, like 20 area, I'm out of the trade, down 9 points. That's all I'm going to give it, because I wanted it to go earlier. So, yeah, not, you know, down a little bit. We'll see. See if it bounces or not. Going into the close of a 1 hour candle, guys. And the open of a new 4 hour candle, right? See if they can trap some shorts. And kind of squeeze up hard, right? I want it to go like now. Squeeze up hard, trap these shorts down here that neglected the EMAs. Just kidding, guys. All right, there you go. Let's go, baby. Push up. Yeah, I want to see an explosion, guys. Trap these guys down here, right? That tried to short it. All right, there you go. There you go. That's 940, guys. All right, there's your 10 points. That's over 10 points. So I'll wait in a second, see if we're gonna pop. I'm gonna take it off, guys. Can you add the order line? Guys, I've been in that trade for multiple candles. So if you can't see where I got in on that trade, I mean, so gave it a lot of time, guys, right? Right at 10 points, we'll take it. And it might pop now, right? So you know how that works, but gave it some time. Try to see if we were gonna pop, put in a new high at 953. Maybe it goes now. That's life. Oh man, guys, I changed the chart to an off-white chart. So tried to make a compromise, right? Did a poll in the chat. There was a ton of people that was content with the off-white versus the bright white. If you took that trade, guys, and you caught a W, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. First trade of the session. We'll see what we can come up with. Let's go. And I'll probably, yeah, and it's probably coming. I feel like we're gonna pop it. That's the thing that's frustrating, chat, right? It's like you feel like we're gonna pop for more, but I don't want to get greedy up here because price has been pumping, right? And I realized that. So when I kind of look at the 15-minute chart, the 14 EMA is sitting at 24,862. So almost want like some kind of pullback before going higher. So I'm cautious of that a little bit, but I feel like I gave it enough time, right, to kind of build out and push higher. But there's always the next trade. The chart is so much better, less glare. Chat undefeated. Yeah, I know. Always, man. Always. Wicks on a 5-minute look like a bear flag. I mean, I see buys right now. I mean, unless we're below the 14 EMA, I would not be looking to go short. Unless we get a candle closure below the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, I would not be looking to go short right now. And I know that there's probably a retest coming to the downside, possibly before going higher. But if you look at the price action on the chart all day, like all day it's been respecting the EMAs, right? So I have to stick to that same rule. If we break down below the 14, then I would say yes, there's probably a deeper retest coming for sure. Skeptic Cash, D-Money, thank you so much for the patience and all the tips on Friday. Let's go. Hey, thank you for tuning into the stream. That goes for everybody. I appreciate the support, guys. We got 1,662 people tuned into the stream. We got 235 likes, I was just told by Ginger. So do me a solid, guys. Drop a like, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Took one trade, about 10 points. Tried to give it enough time. I feel like it should have popped faster. So, you know, we'll look for the next setup. In a few, right? I'm gonna be content. I'll let the 1 hour candle close. Let's check out the 1 hour chart, chat. You do have a top wick that's kind of forming on a 1 hour chart. So I see that. And we're obviously above the 14 and 50 EMA on the 1 hour chart. And if you kind of remember what I said a few minutes ago, that 200 EMA on a 4 hour chart, sorry, is, if we're really gonna push harder today, then I would say probably 25,118 could be in the cards. So just gonna be a little patient now, right? Let the 1 hour candle close. We got about 6 minutes left, and we'll go from there. D-Money for saving our eyes with the not bright white flashbang. Yeah, I tried to adjust it, guys. I know everybody's not a fan of the light screen, but I went off white. So let's go. Building out a POC could be stuck here for a bit. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be a little patient now, right? I feel like I gave that trade enough time to pop to that 950 plus level, and it couldn't do it, right? But it is still building right now. I mean, so I'll let the 1 hour candle open up, and then I'll look for the next setup. What do you see for upside? Yeah, that's that price point I was just calling out on the 4 hour chart, right? If they're really gonna push it hard today, then we could actually visit 25,120. I won't be surprised. So do you look for flags and wedges like PW? I mean, it all depends. You know, like we're both trading price action. And if price is a momentum, then it is going to form bull flags and bear flags. And that's something that obviously, like, I've been watching PW for years. So that's something that I'm trying to add that to my bag a little bit as well, right? Why not? Watching D-Money without a like made your entry forever be late. Jacob, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, I appreciate the support. So, and I hope everybody tuned in. I know it's early, but I'm hoping everybody that tunes in, if you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a good Thanksgiving as well, right? So I know it's a short week. Do you look at the daily 14? You're saying that the 14 EMA on the daily? Yeah, I mean, when you write, you write. We write at the 14, so this could be a reactionary level. If they're gonna pull it back. So we gotta watch that. Yeah, we gotta be careful. But if it pushes harder to the upside, this could also mean that there's more bullish activity coming. So 1 hour chart looks good, guys. I mean, it closed above the 200 EMA on the 1 hour chart. That's super bullish right now, as of right now. So
thumbs up, dark skin tone.
Jacob Shirley, what's up? I appreciate that. The Funded Trader NQ, miss you, pal. Yeah. Hey, guys, we back like we never left. What days are the BD8 shut this week? Yeah, so it sounds like we're not gonna stream Thursday. Obviously, it's Thanksgiving, and then sounds like we're not streaming Friday, chat. So based off what PW told me on Friday, so we're not gonna stream Thursday, which is Thanksgiving Day. We're not streaming Friday, but we'll be here tomorrow and Wednesday. And it sounds like PW was tuned into the stream this morning. It sounds like he's picking up his boat on Wednesday. So it sounds like I'm doing the AM session on Wednesday, chat. Just a heads up. So it sounds like normal schedule tomorrow. PW's in the morning at 9 a.m. and I'm streaming the afternoon. And then it sounds like I'm streaming Wednesday morning. Let's go. How did the first trade went? Yeah, it was about right at 10 points for a winner, right? That was a long. Saw price kind of building off the EMAs, tried to go long, wanted to pop to put in new highs, and it kind of stalled out a little bit, so I closed it for about 10 points. Can you show your indicators where your EMA is at? Yeah, so I'm guessing you're saying on, well, the only indicators I have on my chart is the 1450 and I got the 200. So is that what you're talking about? All right, guys, we got 1 minute left for the close of this 4 hour and 1 hour candle. So let's see what happens. Al VD, hey bro, hey, what's up? Hey D-Money, you changed the black and white? Yeah, I went to off-white, so it's easier on the eyes, you know? Got roasted by the chat, so I wanted to make sure that I'm taking the feedback, right? That it's too bright. It was too bright. Let's check out, let's do this, right? So let's go to, 1 second. All right, that's NVIDIA, guys, on the right-hand side of the screen. 5-minute chart. Currently sitting below the 14 EMA. So you should have kept your charts how you like them. Yeah, I mean, guys, if somebody's saying that it's too bright on the eyes, it's hurting their eyes, like I'm gonna take that feedback. And it's off-white, guys. And to be honest, I actually like it. Like I'm not, it's still white. It's just a little darker. That's all. D-Money, I would like a bright white Dat Boy Good shirt. Let's go. Yeah, we got merch coming, guys. Stay tuned to a stream near you. So we do have merch coming. So keep an eye out. We'll make sure that we kind of give you a heads up on that. Beautiful chocolate man, how are you doing? One trade left. Are you a female? One trade left? If you, so one trade left. If you're a female, drop that addy. Drop the socials. Let's go. James, chill. D always try to holla. Yeah, guys. So, all right. Nvidia's pushing, guys. Nvidia's pushing. So, all right. We got to be cautious of that. So, if this candle closes above the 14 EMA on Nvidia, guys, I'm looking probably to go long to see if that high can finally be popped. And it might happen before we can kind of get in, right? I might take a stab at a buy here, guys. Put my stop. I'm in a buy. I'm gonna take a buy. I'm gonna put my stop below the 14 EMA. See if we can get up and take out 951 now, guys. So I'm gonna try it one more time on the buy, right? Try to go for at least 10 points. Gotta follow Nvidia, guys. See if we can get up and test that 950 plus. And then go from there, right? All right, that's 948. See if we can go a little higher, guys. A little higher. There you go. There's 10 points. I'm going to close that, guys. Let's go. Wouldn't be surprised if that kind of snaps that 954. And that's just following Nvidia, guys. Right? Following the momentum. I saw it pushing back above the 14 EMA. It had a dip below the 14 EMA. When I saw price and momentum on Nvidia, I just basically tried to join the party on NQ. So 2 trades, guys, so far, right? 2 winning trades, both about 10 points. That last trade was a little bit over 10 points. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Jerome making the market slow. I know, right? Our markets open on Friday. Yeah, they're going to be open, but it's probably going to be a short day. I think that's what PW was saying on the morning stream today. If you took that second trade, guys, do me a solid, hit the like button. And drop a W in the chat. If you took that second trade, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. That boy good. That boy good. I scored a cheap turkey off Jerome. I didn't ask any questions. LOL. Oh, man. I love it. D, follow up on old girl. Yeah, I'm like waiting for I'm waiting for a reply from old girl. Yeah. Piso cheese, second trade. LOL, must be late. Yeah. All right, guys. So Nvidia closed above the 14 EMA, so that's bullish as well. So you might get another buy opportunity, to be honest. It just held the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart on Nvidia, guys. D-Money, you're amazing, but it's a requirement to play absolute crap music at the BDH. Oh, man. Gotta love it. All right, so... yeah, I would say that buys could be in play here, chat, to be honest. And I might be looking for a next setup because we held the 14 EMA on Nvidia, guys. I wanted more of a little bit more of a retest. 5-minute chart, kind of like on the right-hand side of the screen, Nvidia with that bottom wick. I wanted that to kind of look the same on NQ. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pop here. But can be a little patient. We'll see what happens, right? Called out 2 trades, guys. 2 for 2 so far. 2 winning trades, both longs. We got 1,950 people tuned into the stream, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Geo9778, you're gonna be the next Nick Cannon. Keep trying to get those socials, LOL. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Somebody said beautiful black man. Hey, I'm just trying to see, you know, try to see if you know, the social, that's all. You see me, but I don't see you, you know. Let's go. Yo, D-Money, you think there's a way to recover a pro account with the last 600 on it? $600 is a lot of money, man. That's some room. I would say try to slow down and look for A+ setups. In all honesty, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we get a pop here. A little bit of a pop through these highs, like that 953 level gets taken out, possibly on NQ. Definitely would love to see Nvidia hold the 14 EMA. So 182.24, right hand side of your screen, that's Nvidia on the 14 EMA, right? So if that can hold, guys, then we could be headed back up to like 183 plus. And there's your kind of push on NQ, trying to put in higher highs. Yeah, no, then more, I agree. You could be up 600 with micros. I agree. There's that pop, guys. There's the pop I was talking about, right? There's the pop on NQ through the highs. So I'm gonna kind of wait and see how this 5-minute candle closes on Nvidia, and maybe we get more buying pressure. That kind of builds up, right? We'll see. D already made my green with your strategy. I'm sitting back so I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the show. Thanks. Skeletor 619. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, guys, I appreciate the support. We got 2,000 people tuned in. It's only 2:09, right? So I appreciate everybody that's tuned in to the D-Money show. If you tuned in late, maybe you're just kind of hopping on the stream right now. Called out 2 trades, 2 winning trades so far, 2 longs, and waiting for the next setup. So these 2 accounts is kind of just sitting there, guys. So I'm just kind of taking it easy, right? Take what I can get. Almost 2,000 on the day, right? So far. So we'll see what happens next. So, all right, so we're kind of hanging out. Nvidia needs to go. If this uptrend is gonna kind of continue short term, you don't want to see Nvidia back below the 14 EMA, guys. Right? So there's 182 like 21 on Nvidia on the right hand side of your screen. You don't want to see price back below that level, because if it gets below that level, then there could be some downside pressure coming. Tim Hoffey, what's up, man? Sheros HQ. Okay, I heard that people on YouTube live stream work off prop firm and they're trying to blow up your account. Are you also one of them? I mean, you also work for the prop firm. Guys, I actually work I work for PW, guys. I'm not employed by a prop firm. And I just called out 2 winning trades. So maybe this is your first time tuning into the D-Money Show. I appreciate the support, but I would say just kind of continue to tune into the stream. I think there's probably a ton of people in the chat, and I'm a humble streamer, guys. And I maybe you don't know that, but continue to tune into the stream, and I think you'll kind of see I do my best to try to take winning trades. So just trying to make a little money. King Mogul, this must be your first time. D-Money legit. Yeah, I appreciate the I mean, I understand, like, guys, I've said this multiple times, right? I take my job serious. I try to call out A+ setups. I try to take A+ setups. Am I gonna have losing trades? Absolutely, right? I'm not perfect. I wish I could bat 100% all the time, guys. I try to bat 100% all the time, to be honest. But sometimes my entries might be off a little bit. Maybe my timing's off, right? I mean, I'm not perfect either, so. But I would say just continue to tune in. You make your decision based off of that, right? I'm not here to, you know, sell you on tuning into the stream. I mean, you make a decision. There's a lot of streamers out there that stream at this time, but I think there's a reason why the D-Money Show is actually the most watched show in the afternoon, right? So Mila, usually humble people won't say they're humble though, D-Money. Yeah, but I'm basically telling him that, or she, because I don't know, I'm not trying to purposely take bad trades, right? If they don't work out, they don't work out. So that's all. I'm going to have an amazing Christmas because of PW and you and Jerome. My family thanks y'all. Let's go. Yeah, guys. I mean, I'm you know, I'm always humble. I'm always humble when I read stuff like that. I get a lot of like DMs on X and social media, guys. Oh, I just got a payout, or that kind of stuff to me means a lot, guys. But I always put it back on you as a trader. You're doing all the work, so I'm not here to take credit for you getting a payout. So, you know, I'm not hitting buy or sell for you. So you're doing the work. Yeah, we got 2,054. We got 2,054 people tuning into the stream, guys. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Maybe this is your first time rocking out with D-Money. So I stream Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. And I'm just here trying to make a little money. Let's go. Good short. It is over. Yeah, I mean, I see NVIDIA on the right-hand side of the screen. I mean, it's kind of rejecting the 14 EMA. You don't want to see that if you're short-term bullish, right? So just being patient, guys. Being patient. I already took 2 trades. It's only 214. Called out 2 trades already, right? 2-minute trades. So Frederick, yeah, copy trading, 2 accounts. So D-Money in the house. Let's go. Yeah, guys. So I'm kind of watching, right? I mean, it's kind of interesting right now. Right-hand side of your screen is NVIDIA. It rejected the 14 EMA, but if it pushes back and closes back above, guys, that's also bullish, right? So if this current 5-minute candle on NVIDIA closes above the 14 EMA, that's bullish, in my opinion, because a high was put in, came down, did a retest, was able to close higher. That could be bullish. So I'm just kind of being patient, trying to see if I can catch the next setup, right? I missed Jerome. Yeah. Stay tuned, guys. Jerome is definitely coming back to the BDH in some way, shape, or form. I'll put it like that, right? Any trades yet today? Yeah, I took 2 trades already. Called out 2 trades, Minecraft. 2 winning trades, 2 longs off the EMAs. Hey, why is my brother banned? He is an amazing trader. I'm not sure. Catalyst 2155. I prefer DMONEY. Do you trade ES? No, I do not. There's been some issues with some of those copy traders, right? So I definitely stick with TraderBait Prop. So yeah, guys, I mean, I'm just being patient at this point, right? About 2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. Looking at NVIDIA on the right-hand side of your screen, is that going to close above the 14 EMA? Right, which could signal more upside is coming, possibly, right? Nothing's guaranteed in trading, so. DMONEY, can you explain about scaling with micros or minis? Let's say a trade goes against you in your favor. If you scale up or add more, does it help or no? Gary, so it sounds like you're trying to dollar cost average. So people call that dollar cost averaging or scaling into a trade. It depends on your entry and like the size, right? So you would have to kind of be a little strategic on that, right? You would have to feel confident on your trade to scale in. So higher high was put in on NQ, but we got a pullback, guys, and we're below the 14 EMA on NVIDIA. So got to be patient here. Oh man, gotta love it. Do you have a video going on over how to set up the EMA, Tyler 0404? Yeah, we dropped the video on it's on YouTube, so go to videos on the page that you're on and you'll see a video about EMAs. Blew my first 10 accounts, still waiting to pass eval with 1, learning step by step with UD. Hey, it's a grind, so I would say don't give up, right? And I know that sounds cliche or whatever, but don't give up. Honestly, you got to keep pushing. It's a grind, guys. In trading, you're gonna have ups, you're gonna be hot, you're gonna have winning streaks, you're gonna have losing streaks. But the worst thing you can do, if it's something that you really want to do, is quit, because you're never obviously gonna get to your destination, right? Which obviously is payouts. Good to see you, DMONEY. People, let's get that couple of K likes for Humble Man. Hey, I appreciate that. Appreciate the support. All right, yeah, we closed right at the 14, guys, on NVIDIA, right on the right-hand side of your screen, and it's kind of weird that we don't have a top wick on this candle. Current 5-minute candle, right? No top wick. So that's a little interesting, guys. I might be looking for a long, to be honest, with a small stop. So, but we'll kind of see. We'll give it a little bit. We'll see what happens here on this candle, current 5-minute candle. And what I mean, guys, is no top wick, right? So the ideal would be, is price gonna push up and form some kind of top wick now? Kind of hanging out right above the 14 EMA on NQ. So gonna be a little, yeah, I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close, guys, because this could be a flush as well, right? To the downside. But here's that top wick forming that I was kind of talking about. Here's that top wick forming, or trying to form. I'll put it like that. So gotta wait. I've been looking for a long since you started to decide to stream. Yeah. Well, I mean, I called out 2 longs. What up, D-Money? Hit the like button, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate that, Lika. Let's go. It's about to wick up. Yeah, I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But trying to be patient, right? And we'll see. No wick, yeah, Mr. Frank Deal. So with no wick, guys, what I've kind of done a lot of back testing. Typically with no wick, you're either gonna get some pretty good upside coming, or we're gonna get a flush to the downside. So, you know, I'll kind of let this candle kind of, you know, let it do its thing, and we'll see what happens here. You know, that previous 5-minute candle on Nvidia, guys, wasn't a convincing candle above the EMA because you got a long wick at the bottom as well. So, but I'm gonna try to be patient here. Got about 2 minutes left on this current candle. It's been working all day. Just be long with 50 points first stop and follow the market up. Yeah, I don't want to give it a 50-point stop though, but everything is being bought up. I agree. Yeah, it's a trend day, right? But it's a trend day until it's not. That's the only thing, right? So I mean, and what I mean by that is at some point we're going to get some kind of retracement, and maybe it's not in this session. Right? Who knows? We'll see. I mean, what I mean by that, guys, is okay, so if I'm a bullish trader, momentum trader, whatever you want to call it, and I'm looking at Nvidia, guys, and I trade Fibonacci, we're kind of bouncing right off the 50% level, right? So far, which kind of matches up with being below the 14 EMA. So this is an area where we got to kind of be careful and see what happens, right? Wouldn't be surprised because this candle's starting to form a top wick. So let's see how it closes out. Possible lower high right there. Yeah. Yep. You're right. When you're right, you're right. But I see the sell side like down here as well, right? We had like a lot of selling pressure, and then now we pushed up, was able to kind of put in a high. And then now, so this is either going to be a higher low, guys, meaning that we're going to expand higher, or this is an area where we're going to flush and probably get a deeper retracement. So I need clarity. $2,200 people tuned in, guys. I appreciate the support. Do me a solid. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Let's go. How many likes we got, Ginger? We got 778 likes, guys. And we got 2,200 people tuned in. Called out 2 trades already. So a lot of W's in the chat. So do me a solid. Let's go. Kind of head and shoulder on Nvidia. Yeah, I think this is like a little, you know, need to be a little patient here because this could kind of go either way. So let's go to 1 hour chart on Nvidia, right? Because we're coming up on 30-minute chart. You have a long wick at the bottom. So yeah, we got to be careful here. This is like some consolidation going on. Got to be a little patient. EMA 14 and 50. I'm going to pin that at the top of the chat. So, and the black line is actually the 200. So, yeah, I just dropped that as a pin, guys. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. We're kind of falling off, rejecting the 14 EMA. All right, so we got about 30 minutes left, guys, until officially power hour, right? So let's do a poll. So are we going up during power hour, guys? Or do you guys think we're gonna flush? So far, we're kind of, I mean, 59% saying no. So somebody said they're short. Nice. Mel Marie 4816. I'll do whatever the majority does it. Yay. When you right, you're right. I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, I mean that's retail, because you're going against what the average retail trader's thinking, right? So D, I'm gonna ask. I noticed you're very good at calling out trades. How do you get so good at prior to BD8s? Did you practice at home calling out trades while you're learning and progressing? Man, it's been a 10-year battle, man. To be honest, been trading some way, shape, or form for 10 years. So I mean that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, we're getting a nice little sell-off on Nvidia, guys, right? So far. So definitely would not be good short term if we close below 181.73, because that would be starting to form a bearish EMA cross on Nvidia, which would probably tell me that we're headed maybe down to 860 plus or lower, right, on NQ, which is the 50 EMA. So got about 40 seconds left on this candle. So all right, so the chat is basically 60% feels that we're not going up during power hour, guys. And that's out of almost 400 votes. So let's go. All right, so yeah, guys, we're rejecting. Nice rejection of the 14 EMA on Nvidia. NQ's below 14 EMA. So I like a short here, guys, to be honest. Seeing if so took a quick short. Want to see if we can kind of break 920 area, maybe. Quick 10 points. Got to be kind of careful here, but all right, guys. There's 10 points. I'm going to take that off. That's another 10-point trade, guys. Let's go. So, and that's just playing into the process, right? We see Nvidia's having a hard time. Why take it off? Because we're right at the 50 EMA. That's why. So if this candle closes on Nvidia, guys, below the 50 EMA, this blue line, then I'm looking probably to go short again. to be honest, but that's a reactionary level, right? The 50 EMA is a reactionary level. So meaning that a lot of times we'll bounce right off the 50 EMA, right? So I want it to close below it. If it closes below it, then there's probably even more sell side coming, and I'll probably look for the next short, guys. Maybe even targeting down here to 24,863. So called out 3 trades, guys, so far, right? So over 10 points, pretty much. I mean, first trade was, I think, right at 10 points. These last 2 trades was 10 points or a little bit over 10 points. So it's 230. Somebody said they're still short. Nice. Yeah, I don't see. I was just double checking for Trump, right? But yeah, we're kind of hanging out. If like I said, if we close below the 14, then yeah, we're probably gonna flush. Would not be surprised to see 24,863 on NQ. Three trades, guys. If you're green on the session, if you're green in this session, drop a W in the chat. Let's go. And you just actually have more downside. So if you held that trade, you got even more points. Just trying to make a little money. Yeah, this will be the area that I want to watch and see how this candle closes on Nvidia, because like I said, we're hanging out right below the 50 EMA, guys. And the last time we were in this area, we had a pop back up. So when you look to the left, immediately to the left on the 5-minute chart, right, we had a pop back up to the upside. So this is kind of like a make or break area, I feel like, for Nvidia, guys. Right, the last time we were in this area, we had a pop to the upside. So if this candle closes bearish, then could be a nice little sell-off coming deeper, right? A deeper sell-off. The 1 hour is interesting. Yeah. I mean, it looks, yeah. I mean, we're kind of selling off right now. 16 seconds left for this 5-minute candle. Called out 3 trades already, guys, right? 3 winning trades. If you're just tuning into the stream, we got 2,300 people tuned into the D-Money Show. I appreciate the support, guys. Called out 3 trades so far. 2 longs, 1 short, all for at least 10 points. Let's go. All right, so that's bearish, guys. That's bearish for so I would say that, man, I wanted like some kind of retracement back up, to be honest, and we might not get it for the next trade, right? I wanted more of a retracement back up here to like 927, and we might not get it. And there's the flush. So let's kind of see what happens here. Now that they swiped that level, no top wick on Nvidia, guys, on this current 5-minute candle. Accidentally clicked the sell market bucket button while copy trading on 3 accounts. It got out of the trade in green, though. Lucky, yeah. Glad it worked out for you. Hey, D-Money, isn't it smarter to use micros instead of minis to grow in an eval? That's a personal preference. It's up to you, to be honest. Yeah, guys, we just kind of grinding. We just grinding today, right? I'm just taking what I can get, chat. Not trying to get home runs, right? Let's go. So we'll see. Right now we're bearish. We are definitely bearish. I would love to see us close below this gray box on NVIDIA, guys, because that would be a lot of sell pressure coming. So I think this is kind of like the line in the sand for bulls short term. Short term. So would not be surprised if there's some kind of reaction here, right? So chat is undefeated. Yeah, I know. Oh man. What is no top wicks? Yeah, that's basically the opening price is the same as the close price from the previous candle. So, and we're right down there, guys. So in Q, like, right? So if this is gonna sell off, this is a very important candle for me, chat, to be honest. Gonna see how this 5-minute candle closes. $2,300 people tuned into the stream, guys. I appreciate the support as always. I don't take it for granted. There's a lot of options out there. You can be tuned into any other stream right now. Called out 3 trades so far. Right? 3 winning trades, guys. 2 longs and 1 short. So let's go. And this is the reaction that I was talking about, right? Look at the reaction back up, chat. Yeah, so gotta be careful. No, I'm not in a trade right now. No. I'm waiting to see how this candle closes, right? Because if it closed below that gray box, guys, on the right hand side of the screen, then I would say there's probably a lot more sell pressure coming. But for now, we're right back above. We're reacting in a bullish manner, right? The last time we were in this area, NVIDIA, we had a reaction back to the upside, and we went back up to 182.55. So that's why I was saying that this is an important candle. Trading Strategies channel. D ain't selling, he is giving. Come on, chat. Slap the like on. Let's go. Yeah, I appreciate the support, guys. But I do my best to drop the sauce, right? As much as possible, right? I do my best, so. Looks like a similar pattern on the 1 hour chart. Let's check out the 1 hour chart. Yeah, so the 1 hour chart on NQ, there's some indecision. Left hand side of your screen. Indecisive right now, right? Long wick at the top and the bottom. So that's not, you had a lower low that was put in compared to the previous 1 hour candle, and you got a higher high that was put in. So that's indecision. So needless to say, it could be a very interesting power hour, guys, starting at 3 p.m. So I think it's smart to be a little patient. So no top wick means potential up price. Yeah, it could go either direction. It just depends on where the momentum is. So if you don't have a top wick, a lot of time price is so if a candle opens up and it pushes straight down and there's no top wick on the candle, then a lot of times it's gonna actually end up closing green, as an example, right? Because price pushes down, forms a bottom wick, and then it expands higher to the upside. So It just depends. What is power hour? So yeah, power hour is 3 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the last hour before the stock market officially closes. We're not talking about after hours trading or anything like that. So a lot of times you get a lot of volatility going into that 3 to 4 time frame. Sometimes it's the last 10, 15 minutes of that 3 o'clock hour. It just depends, but that's officially power hour. Am I streaming? All right, so here's some sell pressure on here we go, guys. Like I said, if this 1 hour, if this 5 minute candle, if this 5 minute candle, guys, closes below the gray box on Nvidia, I would say look out. You could have NQ sitting below 24,867 possibly. So let's see how this candle kind of closes. Nothing to rush, right? There's no need to rush, chat. I called out 3 trades already. It's not even 3 o'clock yet, right? So I'm not gonna rush anything. I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna let price kind of at this point show me its hand. We've had a lot of upside momentum today. So would a deeper sell-off or retracement be shocking? Absolutely not, because we've had a lot of upside momentum, right? And from the opening range, let's kind of map out from 930, guys. So from 930, from low to high, we're up about 400 from the high of today's session, guys. We were up about 446 points. So a retracement is not a surprise if it happens. So kind of keep that in mind. Yeah, change the hand color to black. Yeah, I tried, guys. I tried to change it to black, but there's no setting for that. Like, I tried. So when you kind of click on it, you go in, right? You got a visibility setting and all that stuff, but you don't have the... I tried, guys. If there's a shortcut to do it, or if you guys know how to do it, let me know how to do it, because I've tried and there's no setting for it that I can find. So DMONEY is a Simpson. Let's go. Yeah, I can do an arrow. Yeah, that's a good point. Emo, you're right. You're right. So, but I don't even think that's right. So yeah, right now I'm just kind of waiting, chat, right? We're kind of stuck in that gray box. So I want to see what happens when we get out of it, and I'll play around with that later. See what I can find. And then I'll add it to my shortcut. Marquita, people got to find something to complain about every day. Let's go. When you right, you right. Arrows at brushes, yeah. Yeah, I'll look at it, JC trades. So yeah, right now rejecting the 50 EMA, guys. That's short-term bearish, but you kind of want it outside of this gray box, because if not, it's still kind of like in the reaction area, right? So that's the only issue I'll say. And we're going into the close of a 1 hour candle. So if you're tuning in now, guys, I know that we typically get a spike in viewership when we get close to coming up the power hour. So called out 3 trades already, 3 winning trades, took 2 longs, 1 short, and we're kind of hanging out in this gray box. So this is kind of like an area where price kind of needs to make a decision if they're gonna push it back up to the upside, or if there's gonna be more downside coming, right? Nvidia's on the right hand side of your screen, kind of hanging out in that range where the last time it was here had a pretty decent pop back to the upside. So that's what I'm kind of waiting to see, right? What happens? Crypto Surfer USA, what is your gray box based on, boss? That's just the last time price was in this area. It had a push back up. So I'm just kind of showing that on the chart. you can see like on the chart, right? So the last time we kind of got in this price area, Nvidia pushed back up, guys. So if it breaks this area to the downside with momentum, then there could probably be a lot more selling pressure coming for NQ, if that makes any sense. Good night, D-Money. Taking my 9-month-old daughter out to walk in the falling snow now. Have a great evening. Hey, you too. I appreciate that. Thanks. Luca, hi. Hi, how are you? What is the reason I'm using NVIDIA? Because NVIDIA is almost a $5 trillion company, and it has I think 12-13%, takes up 12-13% of NQ, guys. So a lot of times if NQ goes bearish, you are going to see that on, or sorry, if NVIDIA goes bearish, a lot of times you're going to see that on NQ. So exactly, Malik. Yeah, NQ NVIDIA a lot of times carries the market. And here's the sell-off. So if I go short, if you go short right now, guys, on NQ, I'm gonna probably take a stab at a short, guys. And then I'll probably, if we can kind of, now the only interesting part is that you don't have a top wick on a 5-minute chart. So on NVIDIA, right? So they could snap this back up. So, but if it starts to fall, we're probably headed to 24,870, to be honest. So it's kind of like a tough area. And I'll probably wait, to be honest. We're so close to that candle closing, guys. That's the only issue, right? We're so close to the 1 hour candle closing that it might be smart just to kind of wait, and see if we kind of get through this gray box, or we're gonna pop back up. But I like shorts, to be honest. I do like shorts right now. I feel like NQ probably wants to go back down and test 870. But I'd say it's probably smart to wait for this 1 hour candle to close, guys. Let's see how this candle closes. Gotta play it safe. Already called out 3 trades, right? 3 winning trades, so. But I mean, if it's gonna dump, guys, I would say that NQ's probably headed to 870. And that's just a 50 EMA on the 5-minute chart. I like pants. Oh man, you gotta love the chat, man. You gotta love it. Yeah, nothing to do right now, guys, right? I would love to see us kind of close below that gray box on NVIDIA though. Because if that happens, I feel like there's a huge flush coming. But we'll have to see. Guys, we got almost 2,500 people tuned into the stream, guys. We got 1,000 likes. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. So I think we're right at like the record, guys. So for the D-Money show, I think like 2,500 is probably, I think so far the record, maybe 2,600. So we're growing, guys. I appreciate the support, honestly. D-Money getting that McLaren. Man, I love that McLaren, man. I love that McLaren, guys. But yeah, it's like crazy. I'm so humbled by the response, guys, honestly. So, all right, we're getting below that gray box. All right, took a stab at a short, guys. This is a quick trade. Trying to see if we can play the momentum, right? Entry was 906. See if we can get a little flush down, guys. Flush through here. Maybe 10 points. I see obviously Nvidia dumping, so that's the thought process. See if we can get a little bit more, guys, right? A little bit more. All right, guys. All right, I'm there you go, guys. Take that off. That boy good. That boy good. Let's go. Guys, that's 4 trades, guys. 4 trades. And all W's, right? All W's, chat. 4 trades, 2 longs, 2 shorts. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Guys, I talked about the trade right earlier. I said if we break below the gray box on Nvidia, and I'll be honest, there might be more sell side coming, guys. Now the tougher part right now, chat, is that we're coming up on a 1 hour candle close. So Marquita, another W for haters that won't hit the like in the chat. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Hey, we're 4 for 4, guys, and we're trading power hour. We're trading the afternoon session. So it barely closed. So I don't like see the only issue on the Nvidia on the right hand side of the screen, guys, is you got like part of the candle, the candle, right? That closed below. So I think we kind of wait. I gotta wait now. I wanted like a strong candle below, and we didn't get it, right? We got part of that previous 5-minute candle. Is actually, but I mean, if you play a short right here, you can kind of measure it. But I'm gonna wait now, guys. I'm gonna wait. I'll wait for the close of this current 1 hour candle. So like I said, we just grinding, guys, right? We just grinding. Yeah, I'm trading. I don't trade micros. I trade minis. And this is why you wait, chat. Look at this reaction, right? Look at this reaction right back up to the top of the gray box. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to wait for the close at least of this 1 hour candle. Then I'll reassess. at this point, right? All right, guys. So if you're tuning into the stream, we got right at 2,500 people tuned in to the D-Money Show. I appreciate the support, guys. I appreciate it. I called out 4 trades, guys. 4 winning trades. I took 2 longs and I took 2 shorts. So I saw a lot of W's in the chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. Just trying to make a little money. L3 16. Sorry, I kind of abbreviated your username, I'm sure. So consistency rule, man. That's the issue. Not just calling out trades, you're teaching how to trade. Yeah, hey, I appreciate the kind words. So this kind of goes back, guys, and forgive me because I forgot the name of the user ID that was kind of saying like, oh, streamers are trying to make you lose on purpose, right? Like, I hope you're still tuned in to the stream. So I just called out 4 trades. They were all winning trades. So clearly, I'm not trying to intentionally make you lose money, right? So let's go. So yeah, I think got to be patient now. Price is kind of hanging out on Nvidia, guys, right back inside of that gray box. So that's a like do nothing, hands off like kind of approach at this point. We're going into power hour. We got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. 1 hour chart on NQ. There's some indecision going on, guys. So need to be patient. D-Money, even when you're done trading for a session, can you still talk through what you like that you're seeing, what you like if you were going to take a trade, etc.? Yeah, I try to do that. And I gotta, sometimes, guys, I'll be honest. So, I mean, we're going into power hour now, and I called out 4 trades already. So I think I would want to be looking for A+ setups right now, right? There has to be something at this point that kind of screams at me. And if I go back to the 5-minute chart on Nvidia, right, we're kind of at the top of that gray box. Price was trying to form a bearish EMA cross. So is this just a retracement and there's more downside coming? Remains to be seen, right? D, it's a trap. If we break 889, we're gonna see 844. Yeah, we could. You're right. But the beauty of being a scalper, right, is that those trades adds up, chat, right? So scalping adds up. If you're taking 10 points, 15 points, 20 points multiple times, you're gonna be fine. Done easy. Yeah, if he starts talking about good setups, he's gonna take one. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, guys, I mean, and that's the thing, like sometimes I think we gotta put things in perspective, guys. And like I said, 4 trades, guys, is a lot of trades, and especially in the afternoon. So you gotta kind of also be cautious that, you wanna look for great setups as well. So 1 hour chart just open. I don't like that candle if I'm a bull on NQ, right? But I mean, we are above the 200 EMA, but I don't know if I like that candle if I'm a bull. Could price push higher? Absolutely, right? So, and we're kind of reacting right back. We're at the 50 EMA on Nvidia. So good time to be patient and kind of see what price does, right? Not gonna rush anything. Cody B. Mercer, what up, D-Money? How many trades you call out, bro? I called out 4 trades. 4 trades, 2 longs, 2 shorts, all winning trades. So let's go. D-Money, do you have a stop loss in your short? Yeah, I'm not in a trade right now. But yeah, I try to have invalidation points. Yeah, you can't be, I wouldn't be getting short right now, guys, based off of what Nvidia is doing, right? Kind of reacting. So it's no bottom wick on this current candle. So if it's gonna go bearish, I need it to go bearish, right? Kind of reject the 14 and 50 EMA that is kind of hanging out at, and then kind of sell off, right? I don't want to see it back above the 14, and I definitely would not want to see Nvidia close above the 14 EMA, guys. That wouldn't be great if I'm short-term bearish. So yeah, I mean, if we kind of look at 5-minute chart, the last short that I took, guys, obviously, right, somebody was saying, can you call out your trades? So I took a short off basically this candle because Nvidia was selling off. So I basically played the rejection. I saw the momentum, rejecting the 14 EMA down. Took a buy somewhere up in here for like 10 points. That was like the first trade at the beginning of the stream. Look at the momentum back up, guys. And then I took, I think, another buy like somewhere up here. So I took 2 longs, 2 shorts, guys. So, and remember, you can always kind of go back through the stream and rewatch. Look at this push back up. D-Money, did you ever go through a full port phase? Oh, absolutely, guys. I've done it. I've done it all. Trust me. I've done it all. So yeah, so see, now it's hard to be short right now, right? Because if I'm gonna be short, I want to see price back below the EMAs. I want to see price on NQ below the 14 EMA, which is hanging out roughly at 24,926, and I will want to see it below as well on Nvidia, guys. Look at this pump back up. Current 5-minute candle, 35 points, guys, right? So far. Let's go. Yeah, I believe I took a long like off of this level as well. There was like 2 shorts. So somewhere in here was a short, and then somewhere over here was a short. So yeah, 2 shorts, two shorts and 2 longs. So that was a momentum candle, guys. And on Nvidia, on the right-hand side of your screen, definitely momentum, because we were able to close above the 14 and the 50 in one candle, right? So that's some buyers definitely stepped in, and you got to be kind of careful. I mean, that's the only way to put it right now. I mean, 1 hour chart. One-hour chart on the left-hand side of your screen, that's NQ, guys. And 4-hour chart as well, right? So if you remember, I kind of talked about NQ. This area up here, if they're really gonna push it, we could approach 25,118 or higher, right? Because we're above basically every single EMA, guys. 30-minute chart, 1-hour chart, So the next logical place would be the 4-hour charts, 200 EMA, because if you look at the 1-hour chart, we're above it, right? We're above the 14 to 15 and 200. So if they're going to push price higher, we're probably headed up here to at least 118. So that's how I have to trade it, right? Because when prices and momentum, higher highs are going to continue to be put in. But we need to take out 960. If we take out 960, then we know that probably the bullish uptrend is continuing, right? If we can't get back above 960 area, then this could be a lower high kind of established and we're going to sell back off. So that's what I see right now. 25,000 incoming. Yeah, it could be. Wouldn't be surprised. You know this is getting clobbered right now, or tonight and tomorrow. Tesla plus 7%, Google plus 6%, Meta plus 4%, VWAP power. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. But keep in mind, chat, this is a holiday week. This is a short week. So a lot of times you'll get some decent volatility, right? Kind of going into that holiday early weekend, so to speak, right? So who knows? Good thing is, I mean, if you're trading price action and you're a momentum trader, then, you know, trade what you see, not what you think. Is this the Santa Claus rally? Could be. Yeah, I say for me, guys, I'm gonna be a little patient here, right? I mean, I called out 4 trades already, and I want to see how price kind of builds itself out, right, in this hour, because now we're officially in power hour. So I want to see how price kind of builds itself out. I mean, this is the 15-minute candle, guys, on NVIDIA on the right-hand side of the screen. You got no bottom wick, so that's a little interesting as well. Right? No bottom wick. And if you're kind of looking up here, price was able to put in a higher high and then it came down and rejected. So this is either going to push up hard, guys, and maybe even take out 183, or we're going to get a rejection here and sell off. So that's why I'm saying I'm just going to be a little patient. And I know that we're respecting the EMA like crazy all day. But I also already took 4 trades, right? So I mean, I'm not going to rush into something just to rush into something. Market won't work on holidays. It'll be closed just like in the weekends. It'll be open, I think, on PW, I think, said it today, that the market will be open on basically Friday, but it's probably going to be a short day. Typically it's like half a day or something like that. So if you're tuning into the stream now, because we're officially in power hour, guys, we got almost 2,500 people tuned into the show. I appreciate the support. Called out 4 trades, 2 longs, 2 shorts, and just trying to see if I see something clear for the next setup, but not going to rush into something. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. We got 2,500 people tuned in. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. So NVIDIA, I mean, it's 15-minute candle, guys. We got about 4 minutes left, so I'm watching that to see if we can close back above the 14 EMA. Done for today. Too much risk at the moment. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, faithful trader. Yeah. I'll take a look at it. I'll take a look at it tonight. I know how to pull up the arrows. I'll take a look at it tonight. I appreciate it. D-Money, do you trade morning too? How do you have patience for power hour? So yeah, I mean, I'll trade if I see a setup, guys. I love the opening range trade, opening range break, breakout trade, and I'll try to trade that if there's a clear setup. It just depends. Like if I have my daughter in the morning and I got to get her ready for daycare, then it's a little tighter for me time-wise. So a lot of times I'm not able to trade in the morning. It just depends on what's going on, right? So I'll probably be looking to trade in the morning tomorrow. And then if you guys tuned in late to the stream, so it sounds like PW is going to be picking up his boat on Wednesday, guys. So I'm going to be streaming in the morning on Wednesday, right? So if this is your first time tuning into the D-Money Show, I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. And PW streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Let's go. Malik, the morning session be a hot mess. Yeah, it just depends. PW, what's up? PW in the chat, guys. So, four trades, guys. Right? I caught out 4 trades so far. 2 longs, 2 shorts. All winning trades. I saw a lot of W's in the chat. So, let's go. And yeah, right now, I mean, current 15-minute candle, guys, is closing pretty bullish on Nvidia. So, but it gets a little tougher because, you know, you want to be patient. You had a nice size sell-off from the high, right? That was put in up here, and it's kind of like pushing back above the EMA. So could be more upside coming. It just depends. Cody, yo, D-Money, I think it's 4 trades. Yeah, I took 4 trades. Yeah, I definitely took 4 trades. Two 2 longs, 2 shorts, guys. PW's calling out, show some love on the new vlog chat, private jets, fast cars, life is BD8. So yeah, guys, when you guys get a second, check that out. Let's go. So, all right, this 15-minute candle is closing on Nvidia, guys. Hanging out above the 14 and the 50 EMA. Short-term bullish. So if this is going to hold, then we're probably going to come up here and test like 182.31 to 182.56, which would probably mean a pop on NQ. Maybe put in higher highs above 961. That's what I'm kind of seeing right now. D-Money, you're my inspiration to be like you some days, years from now, so I can do exactly what you're doing. Hey, man. I get it. Trust me, guys. I was watching PW for years, and now I'm working for the guy. So I would tell you, don't give up on your dreams, man. Honestly, I know some people might think that sounds cheesy, but I'm being real. So. All right, Nvidia's holding, guys, the 14 EMA, so this could be a pop through 962, about 20 points to the upside. Could be possible if they're gonna push it. So let's go to the 5-minute chart. 932, guys. So if I'm in a long, if you're in a long right now, my stop would have to be below 931, which is the 14 EMA, right? Trying to see if we can get above 960 plus. Trying to play the momentum. That's kind of building up on NVIDIA. What prop firms do I use? Yeah, these are Lucid accounts. Have some Apex accounts. Twenty 2,441 people tuned in, guys. Let's go. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, guys, we're just trying to make a little money. Are you getting in a trade? So I would say, like I said, right, that 960 level's in play. So I didn't take that buy off the EMA. But if you took that buy, you're up probably 15 points. Took 4 trades already, guys, right? So I'm trying to, all right, so now that that high was established, that's great. All right, so now I want to see, what's going to happen here. I think PW and D-Money are a great tag team. They complement each other's styles. They keep it interesting and fun. Let's go. I appreciate the kind words. Yeah, I mean, it's right now, guys, there's really nothing that is showing for me based on how I trade as a momentum trader. There's really nothing, I mean, that's kind of telling me to go short. I would need price back below the 14 EMA. On NVIDIA, I need it back below the 14. On NQ, I need it back below the 14. So I would say that we're probably gonna, if this kind of continues, you know, 30-minute chart looks pretty good. 1 hour chart on NVIDIA looks pretty good. On NQ, that 1 hour chart now looks great, right? But it put in a higher high. So this is where you got to be a little careful. So you obviously want price to kind of break out of this area with momentum to the upside. And kind of continue, right? That momentum. So gotta be a little patient, guys. But I did kind of talk about that last buy, right? If you took that buy, you probably would have been up about 15 points plus. Kind of reacting off the 14 EMA, saw NVIDIA pushing. This is the 5-minute chart on NVIDIA as well. You got about 20 seconds left. If it closes bullish, then you could get a pop up here back to like 183, which would send NQ to new all-time highs on the session, right? Sometimes it's just good thing just to call it a day and enjoy the rest of the day. Skeletor 619. Yeah, I agree. Nothing wrong with that, guys. I say that all the time. If you're in profit, there's nothing wrong with taking your profit. So I'm just kind of watching price action to see if we get like a decent size retracement and then an expansion higher. Up $650 and down for today. Am I gonna stream tomorrow morning? PW streaming tomorrow morning, chat. So I'll be doing the afternoon session tomorrow. It sounds like I'm doing the AM session on Wednesday, guys. PW's picking up his boat. Let's go. So I like a buy here, guys, to be honest. I'm in a buy. Took a quick buy, guys. Trying to see if we can push up above 963 Entry was 950, right? Want to see if we can push up. If we can't, that's fine. All right, there's the pop. So let's see if we can expand higher, right? If it's gonna go, I need it above 963. And I would say just kind of be careful here, guys. All right, there you go. Let's see if we can get a pop through 962, guys. Trap some shorts, right? Was up about 5 points so far. And kind of right back down so far, right? So, all right, if this gets, I'm not going to give this a lot of room, chat, to be honest with you, because I was up like 6 points, 7 points. I wanted to kind of break out above 964. But if it kind of struggles here, then I'm going to close this out. Down about 4 points. But I want to see it go, right? I don't want to see it kind of stall out. I want to see it kind of trap shorts. All right, let's see. Let's see if it's go time, right? Or if they're going to stall it. And I'm just kind of trying to play into the momentum. But NVIDIA looks weak right now, guys. Keep that in mind. So I don't like that. Look on the right-hand side of this screen. So I need NVIDIA to start going, or I'm going to close this out, right? Down about 5 points. So I would say be careful. You don't have to take this trade. I just tried to play into the momentum on the 15-minute chart, 5-minute chart, right? But it's kind of pulling back. So I'm not going to give this a lot of room. All right. I don't like that, guys. So I'm gonna hold for a second longer. Let's see if we get a reaction back up. If we can't, then I'm closing. And it seems like it's coming right back down, right? Gotta love it. And this is the 15-minute chart. All right. Yeah, I don't like that, guys. So I'm going to close it. About a 10-point losing trade. It kind of, so what I didn't like on the 5-minute chart is it kind of tapped in that. I think I was up like 6 points on that trade at one point. And it rejected that gray box, guys, with a long wick. And you got NVIDIA that's kind of selling off. So I didn't like that, right? So that's 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade, guys. About a 10-point losing trade. So these accounts are green. Not gonna sweat it, right? That happens. Every trade is not gonna be a winning trade, so that's about an 80% win rate today, right? Losing 1 trade out of 5. And I tried to basically play into the momentum that we had kind of established before. But when I saw NVIDIA kind of selling off, I didn't like that, guys. And it closed right back below the 14 and the 50 EMA. So that's short-term bearish. So I closed the trade out. It's invalid for me at that point, right? I thought it was going to be momentum on that push. Yeah, Yeah, me too. I wanted it to pop the highs, guys, but it couldn't do it, so that's fine. That's why you have a validation point, right? Or a stop loss. So gave back 10 points on that trade. Still green on these two accounts, right? Up over... Let's see. $2,200, right? On the two accounts. So that's trading, guys. Not every trade is going to work. D-Money, you know how athletes look at film to see what they need to improve on? Do you look at your previous trades? Yeah, and I do that a lot, especially if they're losing trades and I'm like, it's like maybe my win rate. Like, I'm not going to sweat that trade, to be honest with you. I'm not going to kind of go back and reevaluate it because I tried to play into the momentum and I have 4 winning trades and 1 losing trade. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to really, but if it's like one of those days where I'm really off, then yeah, I'm going to revisit it. Sometimes I'll take a screenshot and I'll go back and look at the chart. Period 3915. No, I'm not streaming in the morning. PW streaming in the morning, guys. PW streaming in the morning tomorrow. I'm streaming at 1:30 my normal time, and then Wednesday, guys. Wednesday, it sounds like I'll be streaming in the morning at 9 a.m. Okay, because I think I heard Patrick saying he might have been wrong. Patrick, PW was saying that, yeah, PW was saying, guys, that sounds like he's picking up his boat on Wednesday. So it sounds like I'm streaming in the morning on Wednesday. So he'll be streaming in the morning tomorrow. Let's go. How often do I use the 7-minute chart? To be honest, never. I just clicked on it by mistake because it's right next to the 5-minute chart. So I just switched it back to the 5-minute chart. All right, guys. So if you're tuning in now, I'll hope, and that's what I realized, guys, right? I hope that if you're tuning into the stream now or you're late to the stream, I took 5 trades, guys. 4 winning trades. They were all over 10 points. And 1 losing trade for about 10 points, right? So do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel. Let's go. Up about $2,300 across 2 accounts. Just trying to make a little money. So it's interesting that this previous 5-minute NVIDIA candle, guys, does not have a bottom wick. So is this going to be a huge sell-off, or we're going to get a massive push to the upside? That's what's like interesting right now, to be honest. Thanks, D-Money, for the setup today. Green today. Nice. D-Money, how do you feel about shorts? Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not going to lie. It is interesting because, like I said, no top wick on this current 5-minute candle. I will wait for this 5-minute candle to close, guys, just because of how NVIDIA is looking on this current candle. No top wick. If it flushes through the bottom of this gray box, guys, with momentum, and it closes with momentum, then there could be a lot of seller pressure coming into the market. And I would say probably on NQ, we might go down and test 24,889 or lower. So I would say, yeah, that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm going to let this candle close out, 5-minute candle. Might do nothing as well. Yeah, Justin, you're right. That's why you got to be patient. But yeah, I don't see, I mean, Yeah, Nvidia is looking weak right now, but we're also inside of the area where we bounced from last time. So like I said, right, no top wick, guys. So this could be a flush to the downside, right? But you got 3 minutes left. A lot can happen in 3 minutes, chat. So I'm gonna be patient. Jerome watching you from home. Oh man, let's go. What platform do you use to set up your chart? TradingView. And I execute my trades on Tradeovate Prop, the preferred platform of the BDH. This has been consolidating for 3 hours now. Yeah, the beauty of it though is you can still catch some setups, right? I mean, I called out 5 trades, guys. I actually called out 4 winning trades. I called out 1 trade that I didn't take for a long that would have worked for about 15 points. And I called out a short that I closed out for about a 10-point loss, right? So let's go. Jerome's in prison. Oh man, this guy Jerome. Would you consider short due to resistance getting hit 3 times at 955? I mean, it's a rejection area, but why are we coming right back up there, right? And that short that I closed out, the last trade, I didn't want to give it a lot of room, guys. I only wanted a 10-point stop, and sometimes that's too tight, right? But can I live with that? Absolutely. That's trading. You're not always going to get it right. How much do you risk per trade? It depends on the setup. So typically 10 to 15 points would be ideal, but with the volatility that we've actually been having, guys, you might have to go a little larger, to be honest. Just depends. So no top wick, potential down price if doesn't close green. Yeah, it could be. It could be a flush. Could be a flush coming, guys. You got about 40 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. So I want to see how it reacts here. Typically, guys, it's one of the two with no top wick, right? The next candle's either gonna probably flush hard to the downside, or we're gonna get a huge reaction back to the upside. Kind of building up. So that's what I'm kind of waiting to see, if we can get some kind of clear direction. 5-minute candle in NQ currently looks nasty. You got a wick at the top and the bottom, but it's holding the 14 EMA so far. D-Money was Jerome's dad on Martin. Man, I don't know. You never know with this guy, Jerome. You never know. Possibly. All right, it kind of closed, kind of like right at the bottom of the gray box. You're kind of playing around with it, I feel like, guys, right? It's like, why couldn't we get a stronger close below that gray box? It's like right at the bottom. So here's the reaction back to the upside. So now, like, if you want to go short, you could have a small stop right below above the previous 5-minute candle's high. So 951 would be the stop, like a 10-point stop, but you just had a green candle that closed above the 14 EMA. So I would probably prefer price to get a close on NQ below the 14 EMA to go short, to be honest. So if not, then I would say that, you know, and then you look at Nvidia, guys, on the right-hand side of the screen. Let's check out the 15-minute chart on Nvidia. It's bearish. But like I said, though, it's like very strange that we don't have a top wick on the current 15-minute candle, right? No top wick. So is this like building up to go higher? or are we gonna get a flush to the downside? I think we're going up to 25,022. Yeah, I mean, we know that there was a lot of, so look at NVIDIA, guys. Look at the 1 hour chart on NVIDIA right now. Wick, right? Wick action. But yeah, we could get a pump to the upside. It's strange that we don't have a top wick. That's what I'm saying. It's like very strange that we don't have a top wick, guys. And it's trying to form that top wick right now on the 15-minute candle, right? On NVIDIA to push higher. That's what it's currently doing. D-Money, you ever trade after 4 p.m.? Nah, typically no. Market's waiting for PPI. Yeah, that's tomorrow. But I mean, we had great movement today, chat, right? I mean, you know, I know PW made a lot of money today, right? So calling out some trades this morning that he took. Good price action. So yeah, right now, I mean, look at the current 15-minute chart on NVIDIA, guys. Now all of a sudden, right? Bottom wick was formed and we're pushing higher. So, but we're kind of like right in the area where I tried to take a buy along last time and it kind of came right back down on me. So it's a little bit tougher right now. Charting Queen, what's up? So it looks like Charting Queen's been holding her long. Nice. Yeah, that bottom wick on the 15-minute chart so far is kind of, like I said, it's interesting that we didn't have a top wick and now it's trying to form some kind of top wick. So wouldn't be surprised if we get a pop through here, go up and challenge maybe 25,000 going into the close. We do have about a minute left, guys. So let's see how this 1 minute candle closes. Jerome out here behind Public selling prop firms, saying use the code Jerome. Oh, man. Let's go. Almost 2,300 people tuned in to the stream, guys. I appreciate the support. So I know we were at, I think, 1,400 likes on the stream. I appreciate that, guys. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Just trying to make a little money. Want to see if we can get at least 1,500 likes, guys, on the stream. So do me a solid if you haven't hit the like button already. Called out, I took 5 trades, 4 winning trades, 1 losing trade. The losing trade was only about a 10-point loss. Just trying to make a little money. So once again, we're kind of rejecting that area, but it's hard for me to be, so in the 15-minute candle, guys, on NVIDIA, it's getting a little heavier now to the downside, right? Like it's kind of selling back off. So this is the time to be careful and be patient. Which plan do you think is best when it comes to trading view? You got it. I have the plan that's in the middle. I have the middle plan. I didn't go with the top. I don't think you need, you know, the top plan. I went with the plan that's in the middle. But that's just me. That's a personal preference. Yeah, we're kind of holding here, guys. I actually like longs. I feel like we're gonna bust through this area for some reason, right? Based off the price action. I'm gonna take a stab, guys. I would say you don't have to take this trade, but I kind of feel like price is building to push higher through this 962 area. But I would say be careful because we rejected this area before. So don't feel like you have to follow me on this trade. My entry was 954. And I want to see if we can kind of break out of this area through 963, at least 10 points. But I would say do not feel like you have to copy me on this trade, guys, because we're kind of selling right back down, right? So just be cautious. This is a tough area right now. It's either going to bust through this area hard, guys, or we're going to sell off, basically, right? That's what I'm getting at. And I would not give it more than 10 points because we're kind of like hanging out and rejecting. So, and this is chop fest right now, to be honest. So that's why I'm not going to give it more than 10 points on the trade. And maybe that upside is kind of, I saw the 1 hour chart. So like I said, you don't have to follow me on this trade, guys. This is basically just trying to see if we're going to get a breakout, to be honest, to the upside. Nvidia is looking weak right now, so don't feel like you got to follow that trade. And I'm probably going to cut it, to be honest, because we're coming right back down. So we're going nowhere, guys. Maybe we're going down, to be honest. But we'll kind of see. Wanted a breakout to the upside. Trying to see if they're going to trap shorts. Bust out through 963, guys. And entry was 954. So let's see what happens here. All right, there you go. So let's see if we can get some momentum, guys, to the upside, right? Up about 5 points. Let's see if we can get a big push through that area. And kind of trap some shorts up here that's been trying to short this breakout. All right, there's 962. All right, let's see if we get a pump, guys. There you go. There's 10 points. All right, I'm gonna take that off, guys. It's over 10 points on the breakout. Let's go. I wouldn't be surprised if there's no bottom wick on this current 15-minute candle on NQ, guys. Kind of played the pump, so now we're kind of coming right back into that gray box. So all right, so that's another W, guys. Right? So that's actually 6 trades, 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Losing trade was only 10 points. Just trying to make a little money. And I wouldn't be surprised if we got a, it's building up like they want to pump higher. Now, the interesting part, when you look to the right-hand side of your screen, NVIDIA is below the 14 EMA, right? So there's either a big pump kind of coming to kind of trap shorts down here, or they're going to reject it. So that's why I took it off, right? Over 10 points. So drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that trade. Let's go. So, one losing trade, chat. 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. Just trying to make a little money. We'll take it, right? And I was a little concerned coming into the session today in the afternoon because we had such pretty big movement throughout the day, right? We're up over 400 plus points, and a lot of times price gets choppy, so got to take what you can get. 7 winners and 1 loser if you count the one you didn't take the money. Yeah, hey, the new TLR, when you write, you right. You right. Let's go. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. I'm here Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. PW streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. That boy good. That boy good. Gary, awesome, bro. Great session today. Thanks for the great trades. Hey, I appreciate that, man. But like I said, guys, if you made money today, you did the work. I didn't hit buy or sell for you. I'm just kind of breaking down what I see in the market and taking trades based off of setups that I see, right? Let's go. D-Money, you still came back and took 29,460 like you called. Yeah, I know. And you know what's funny about that, right? That first trade, yeah, I mean, you're right, because that was basically the trade I took the first time, right? And it didn't play out, but it actually played this time. So it's not always gonna work, right? So great trades and education. Thanks, bro. Hey, Anthony, I appreciate that. Yo, D-Money, where's your BDH merch? I want to see Jerome on a shirt. Yeah, Jerome. Jerome on a shirt's coming, guys. Stay tuned. Definitely coming. I would say it's probably safe to say that you'll have the Jerome merch before Christmas. I have it at a downtrend where it sold off Thursday. Yeah, so if you guys kind of notice, we're kind of hanging out that gray box. So we're kind of like, we popped it and put in a higher high where I kind of took profit, right, on the way up. Now we're kind of right back in the area. Nvidia is kind of stalling now, back inside of its gray box. So let's go. I need an ugly sweater with Jerome. That's my Christmas wear this year. Guys, look at it. Like, what was this on Nvidia, guys? That pump and drop, power dump. Let's go. Gotta love it. Glad I took that trade off in profit. That's why I don't hold it, guys. Look at the time. 10 minutes left going into the close of a 1 hour candle. So these accounts are sitting at over 2,700 on the day, right? So we'll take it. Not gonna force anything, guys. Hey, did you change your chart strategy? Why did you add a video chart next to NQ? Is this a new confirmation method or something you've always used? Yeah, I mean, there's a correlation there. So I know PW talks about that a lot, guys. That a lot of times, you know, NQ is going to basically follow what NVIDIA is doing. So it's a good momentum, I guess, reference tool. And I trade momentum, right? So that's why I started throwing it on the chart. Please never say Jerome is definitely coming again. LOL. Yeah, he's coming. Guys, Jerome is, trust me, Jerome is coming, guys. Stop flushing. Yeah, I'm not worried either way, guys, right? I mean, guys, I don't, it will be hard for me to understand if you didn't make money during this session today. I mean, I called out 5 winning trades, guys, right? There was even a trade I call out that I didn't take that would have been a winning trade for like 15 points. And one losing trade, guys. I mean, I don't think I can trade any better, to be honest, because I'm not a robot, right? Meaning that, so I don't see, you know, if you didn't make any money today, you know, I mean, I would say probably go back and rewatch the stream and kind of look at some of the trades that I kind of called out why I was taking the trades. But it would be hard for me to understand why, you know what I mean? And it happens, guys. Like, don't get me wrong. I mean, maybe you came to the stream late. Maybe you forced something or you didn't take profit. You know, stuff happens. Who's Jerome? Jerome's my alter ego, guys. He's my long distant cousin. So, all right. So look at what's happening now, guys, on the right-hand side of the screen with the NVIDIA, right? Going into the close. I was so red today, but you helped me get out the red D money. Let's go. And it's pushing right back up, guys. Yeah, so I think this is this is like one of those things, chat, right? Where you got to kind of look at this and be like, okay, like this is some whipsaw price action. And I would say be careful right now, chat. There's a lot of volatility. And maybe they're going to push it very hard and put in a new high above 967. But the whipsaw effect is real right now, right? I simply wasn't fast enough to take the profit. Yeah, that happens, man. That happens. It happens sometimes, right? But yeah, look at this pump, guys. Look at this pump back up, going into the close. Cray. No trade the last 10 minutes seems wise. Yeah, I mean, you got to be content if you're content, right? If you took quite a few trades, I mean, I'm content, guys, right? I'm content. 5 winning trades, 1 losing trade. I mean, I don't think I can trade any better, to be honest. I feel good about sticking to my strategy. I stuck to my rules. Had a small stop loss on the losing trade for like 10 points. I'm content with that, guys. Look, guys, look at this pump. Look at NVIDIA. Let's go. And you know what's crazy, chat? How it pretty much respected that box, right? That we kind of talked about. All good. Still green, $100. Think I'm gone. LOL. The love bug. Yeah, you got to do. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Green is green. Especially if you were negative on the day, guys. Those are like the best session. I mean, it actually hurts because you're like upset with yourself maybe. But if you were red and you were going to end the day red, guys, and then you came into the afternoon session and you actually made money, made all the money back, and maybe you ended green on the session or green for the day, I would chop that up as a win, chat. Hey, D-Money, thanks for your strategy. My account was negative $5,000. With your trading style and EMA, I'm back up $1,000. Let's go. y'all have to understand that the stream is slightly delayed. So you need to understand what D-Money and PW are looking for. Otherwise, you'll always be late on the trades they take. MJ Trades, good point. Yeah, guys, I mean, I you know, there is a delay on the stream, guys, typically within 5 to 10 seconds, I think. And now a lot of the trades that we take on stream, guys, a lot of times those trades go red before they go green. But, you know, that's just how it is, right? So FPL Fantasy, I'm happy with negative 300 today. Maybe you was down a lot more. So yeah, guys, if you made money in the stream, guys, I dropped 5 winning trades, guys, 1 losing trade. Drop a W in the chat if you made money today, guys. Let's go. Six, 7. Yeah. Yeah, guys, like I said, I mean, I did my best, right, as far as calling out while I was taking trade setups, what I was looking for. So I see a lot of W's in the chat, right? I even kind of, the one losing trade that I called out, guys, right, that I took, because I mean, I had 5 winning trades, so 1 losing trade, I even kind of talked about why I was going to give it only 10 points. So I didn't even give it a lot of breathing room. Big flushes on the candle, yeah. That's why I'm saying if you didn't catch it, then yeah, you did a good job. You don't have to sell it to us. Yeah, I'm not selling it. I'm not selling it to you. I'm just basically saying. I kind of talked about this before, guys. So there's different ways to make money trading, and I'm not here to sell you on anything. I'm not here to tell you that my strategy is the best strategy out there. But we dropped a few videos that's on the page, obviously, that you're on right now, that kind of talks about what I'm looking for as a momentum trader, how I leverage the EMAs. And so my goal, guys, would be that if you're kind of interested in how I trade and you like how I trade, and maybe you want to try to add some of kind of like how I trade to your strategy, that you would kind of learn, right? That you kind of learn what I'm looking for, because somebody kind of called that out. A lot of times there is a delay on the stream, but that doesn't mean that, you know, my guys, I'll be honest, there's a lot of people sometimes that's, if I'm like, oh, I'm taking along here, they're already taking along, guys. They're ahead of me because they already see the same setup. Time for bed. Thanks for today, D-Money. Good night from Spain. Hey, have a good night. So you got upside buying pressure that just occurred, and you got, right? So you had one 5-minute candle that was, hold on, guys, 63 points, right, on that pump. And then you had the next 5-minute candle back down, guys, 66 points. Gotta love it. What is the name of your YouTube channel? So yeah, so guys, I have a YouTube channel, but I'm not active on that channel, right? So if you want to catch me streaming, I'm streaming Monday through Friday, 1:30 to 4. You're tuned into the D-Money Show. PW streams Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. So if you want to catch me streaming, guys, I only stream here on this channel. I do not stream anywhere else. Is your strategy equally effective in the overnights? I mean, yeah, as long as there's, so, all right. Something real quick to note. When you're trying to, when I'm taking these trades, guys, so something that I had to kind of realize is that the EMAs on nice trend days, and I can take NVIDIA off, right? Because the that market's closed, right? So let me go back to strictly NQ. So on trend days, the EMAs work very well, chat. So when the market's putting in higher lows and higher highs, so you got like here, right? You got a low that was put in, and then you got a higher high, right? And then you got a low that a higher low that was put in, and you got a higher high, right? As an example. So price is trending up. So in uptrends, guys, when the market's trending and it's not consolidating or ranging, the EMAs typically play very well. So on days like today, guys, days like today, chat, this is when the EMAs are gonna be a friend to you, right? If the market's choppy, like look how far apart the EMAs are. Right? Look how spread apart they are, right? So that's telling you that there's a lot of momentum to the upside. So until that changes, and if you have a bullish EMA cross, so I'm gonna give you an example of what I'm talking about. So the EMA cross today above all three EMAs, guys, 1450 and the 200 EMA occurred at 7:30, guys. We never got a bearish EMA cross on the 5-minute chart after that. So the whole entire day since 7:20 this morning, guys, we've been above the EMAs basically, right? On a bullish EMA cross. We never got a bearish EMA cross on a 5-minute chart. So when price is in momentum and there's higher highs and higher lows being established, the EMAs are going to work great. So this was a key day to use the EMAs. So if you can spot that on a chart, then your trading is gonna get that much better. Exactly. Yeah. Thanks, Ginger. Yeah, guys. The 5-second delay. If there is a delay, guys, that we can't change that. There's nothing we can do about that. But like I said, a lot of times, if I'm taking a trade, PW's taking a trade, and we're calling out a trade, guys, a lot of times we might be negative. We might be in the red on that trade. So it works both ways, right? I mean, that's just, you know, there's not much we can do about that, right? DMONEY, consider streaming also on Zoom or Discord. The delays are much shorter in those. Yeah. So we actually, yeah, Chad. I mean, you know, I'm not here to change the formula, right? So PW has been streaming on YouTube for 8 years plus, and obviously the channel's growing, guys. So, you know, I don't think that's changing anytime soon as far as switching over to Discord. So, just came back from college. Are you looking to take another trade? Yeah, I'm not. So guys, I took a ton of trades this session, right? Had 5 winning trades. 5 winning trades, guys, 1 losing trade. I actually called out another trade that I didn't take. So technically, if you took that trade, that would have been 6 trades. And this is the afternoon session, guys, right? So, I mean, I called out a ton of trades today. Stop loss 103. Nope, this is not a signal channel. LOL. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Like I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed to provide financial advice. I'm just basically here to, you know, I call out trades that I take, my thought process behind it, what I'm looking for on the charts, and that's it. Your patience is amazing. Something I need to improve on. Watching you has been a blessing. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate the kind words, Todd. Thanks, D-Money, man. I'm leaving to college to watch the entire show. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate that. I can't wait till Wednesday morning with you. Hey, yeah, guys. I'm excited about the morning session. I hope it's great price action. So, D-Money, did you catch an ORB this AM? If so, can you share? I missed it, waiting for a retracement. So I actually, I mean, yeah, we can go over that. So so yeah, if you map out the ORB, 5-minute ORB trade, so that's that huge candle right here. High of the candle was 684.75. And the low was 24,516.75. So that's the ORB, right? So chat, what I've been noticing on the opening range trades. So this is your opening range candle, right? This large green candle, is that what price has been doing is, so you also have to kind of implement price action into the strategy, because what price has been doing, even though that first 5-minute candle was green, you had a sell-off back to the EMA, and then you had an expansion higher. So I basically, once price kind of broke out, typically I'll kind of take that trade. I mean, you could have gained about 30 points on the breakout, but when price kind of pushed back lower down to the 14 and it started to expand higher and it closed green, I took a trade on that 955 5-minute candle, guys, and my stop was back below the 14 EMA. And that was just trying to see if price would kind of continue to expand higher, and that was pretty much an A+ setup for me. So just kind of keep that in mind, that recently over the last like week, you've had like a decent ORB 5-minute candle, but then you'll get some kind of retracement back down before going higher. So I kind of played into that. If that makes any sense. So there's news Wednesday morning, so it should be fun. Yeah. So you got, yeah, you're right. I see that. You got unemployment, you got core durable goods, and you have some prelim numbers, as well as core PCE, but I don't know if all of that's going to be released or not, right? I guess that remains to be seen. So all right, guys, so I appreciate you guys tuning into the stream. I'm gonna call it, chat. I think really good session, right? Only one losing trade, called out 6 trades, 1 losing trade for 10 points, 10-point loser, and 5 winning trades, guys. So really good session, right? So definitely content with that. These accounts are up over $2,700, and I think that's a great start to the week. All right, so just trying to make a little money. Do me a solid, guys. Hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. So I'll be back tomorrow at 1:30. PW will be streaming in the morning at 9 a.m. So other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. We gone.